by acknowledging the individuals present, Ms. Dr. Marvin Pacheco and Ms. Andrina Simon, representatives from the OECS Commission within the SCIP program, Dr. Ricardo Neal, Chairman of the Eastern Caribbean Robotics and Innovation Association, abbreviated as SYRIA, and the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association, abbreviated as SKNRA, Mr. Brandon Powell, President of the SYRIA and Chief Strategic Director of SKNRA, myself, Ms. Zaria Franklin, Vice Chairwoman of ISYRIA and SKNRA, my co-host, Ms. Mia Alexander, St. Kitts representative for ISYRIA. And Chief Executive Director for SKNRA, Ms. Lavana Body, Program Director for ISYRIA and St. Kitts Executive Director for SKNRA, Ms. Mary Shelford, Executive Secretary for ISYRIA and SKNRA, Mr. Owen Haynes, Financial Director for SKNRA, all of our coaches, all of the country representatives, thank you for being here with us.
Nothing is wrong with a little bit of gospel, guys. So what a week it has been. As we gather here today, I think it's safe to say that the Super Regional Robotics Competition of 2026 has been nothing short of incredible. For the very first day to yesterday's competition, we have witnessed innovation, creativity, teamwork, and yes, a few moments where all of us were like, why isn't this robot working? But that's all a part of the journey. In many cases, those moments led to the best breakthroughs. Yesterday, our teams truly delivered, and we saw brilliant ideas, strategic thinking, and the most impressive problem-solving skills, with every team representing their country with pride and excellence. The level of talent displayed here makes one think very clear that the future of the Caribbean is in very capable hands. This challenge has never been just about winning. It was about learning, growing, collaborating, and pushing boundaries. And each of you has done exactly that. Beyond the competition floor, something even more meaningful took place. We saw connection being built, cultures being shared, and friendship formed across borders. That in itself is one of the greatest successes for the entire experience. To our visiting teams, we hope you not only enjoyed the competition, but also experienced the warmth, culture, and the spirit of St. Kitts and Nevis during their time here. And now, as we bring this remarkable experience to a close, we turn our attention to recognize the hard work and dedication of our outstanding achievements of our team. We will now have the President's address, Mr. Brandon Powell, President of the ISYRIA and Chief Strategic Director of St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association. Let's welcome him.
I know, I'm gonna make sure I get a picture. You don't remember to
open up.
If I hook it on here?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll use it. Yeah, just bring it here. Just bring it here.
Okay, bring it up.
Anyway.
Okay, cool.
Good. Good morning, everyone. Kindly allow me to adopt the protocol that has been so gracefully established. I first want to start off by saying what a week it has been for the last couple of days. You know what? Let me take off my shades for this one. Over the past days, we have witnessed more than just a competition. We have witnessed brilliance, resilience. We have witnessed the undeniability of power of Caribbean innovation. To every team that competed, to every mentor who has guided, every partner who has supported, and every individual who believed in vision, well, in this particular vision, I want to say thank you. A big, big thank you. Because of you, history has been made. The first ever Caribbean Super Regional Challenge has just concluded. This was the first, but let me be very, very clear, definitely not the last. We have built not just an event, we have built a foundation for a future where Caribbean youth are not just participants in global innovation, but leaders of global innovation. A future where we design, build, scale, and scale solution that has impact not only to our region but to the world. To our students, you came here as competitors, but you definitely would be leaving as pioneers. Pioneers of a new Caribbean. One driven by technology, creativity, and bold, very bold thinking. You have shown us what is possible when talents meet opportunity. I want you to carry this beyond the stage, beyond this week, beyond the event. Continue building, learning, and pushing boundaries, like I said last time in my opening speech. Because the future we're building is not just for anyone, but it's for us, specifically within the Caribbean. And to our region, let this not be where our moment ends. Let this be where it accelerates. Let this be the spark that ignites a deeper investment in STEAM education, a stronger collaboration across our islands, and a unified commitment to innovation. Because when the Caribbean move together, we move with strength. I want to use a very powerful Caribbean phrase in this sentence. Most people see us as small Caribbean island state countries where, the beaches, the tourism, great for vacation, but as we say in our local colloquial terms, we're little, but we talawa. As the president of the Eastern Caribbean Robotics and Innovation Association, I stand here proud of what we have accomplished over the last week, proud of where we started, and even more excited to see what is to come. Years from now, we'll look back at this very moment and say, this is where it all changed. This is where the Caribbean stepped forward together and claim its place in the future of our global innovation place. Thank you for being a part of history. Thank you for being a part of this united movement. And I would like to say safe travels to our visiting teams. Until we meet again, let the spirit of innovation continue to guide us forward. Good day, good morning, and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, for your remarks. I just want to iterate that today is a special day and we celebrate every team, every idea, every moment that made this week unforgettable. At this moment, we'll welcome our chairman, Dr. Ricardo O'Neill, to share his remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Come on, good morning. Good morning. You represent the change that the Caribbean need, and that is without apology. And I say that primarily because I remember when I was young, back in the days when I used to have dinosaurs as pets. That's so long ago. Some people just get it. Some persons are still processing what I just say. And I've said to myself that the Caribbean should not be a place of just sunshine, palm trees, and sand on the seashore. It should be a place where we innovate, create, a place where we can make transformational changes, a place where sports have its place, of course, but we can create the next big opportunity. We can be the next designers. And we have seen that over the years as I grow, travel throughout the world. I've seen young persons similar to yourself, innovating, creating, changing lives. And I ask myself, why cannot the Caribbean do that? What is stopping us from doing that? And yes, we can go and talk about the red tapes here and there and the challenges here and there. But transformation can only take place if we work together as a unit to ensure that this is done. So today I stand before you proud to know that we were able to put on the first OECS super regional robotics competition in the Caribbean region. And for that, you deserve to give yourself a round of applause. This is history in the making. This is history because in time to come, there are those who will look back at this time and they will recognize where we have started. They will recognize why we did what we did for us to have a better Caribbean region. And I will not bore you with the geopolitical challenges that is going on. I will not bore you with all of that challenge. But what I will say to you is, as young persons who are here, strive to innovate. Do not be just users of the technology. Be creators, be designers. Think along that line. And for that, I want to acknowledge the countries who were present here today. I know that our partners in the 16 territories are looking on and they are extremely happy. I know some persons could not be here, but I want to take the time out to acknowledge the countries who are here one by one. And so Anguilla, I want to give Anguilla a round of applause. And for those who are not sure of the team members who came from Anguilla, you can just raise your hand so everyone can see. Give them a round of applause, yes. We are transforming lives here, regardless of the challenges. The next country that we have here is Antigua and Barbuda. Raise your hands. Did a phenomenal job. We also have St. Lucia. And commendations must be given to St. Lucia for that last minute preparation and was able to make it over. We have St. Kitts and Nevis. Only one person from St. Kitts? Two, okay, nice. We have St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I must add that Daniel came over at the last minute also. And Daniel is one of our Syria representatives for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Martin. I believe for St. Martin, this was the first time being a part of an initiative like this. And what St. Martin brought to the board is really commendable. And St. Eustatius, or Statia as we say, from GVP. A few years ago, we went to Statia, we set up a club there, and we we have a wonderful relationship with the principal and staff there. And so we have a very good footprint in Statia. So I'm really happy to know that a team was able to come over also at the last minute. We also want to acknowledge Jamaica. Jamaica. Now I think Jamaica deserves a bigger round of applause. Why? I haven't said why yet. Because Jamaica came in yesterday, Wednesday for the competition on Thursday. So I think that deserves a round of applause because it is seen that important that we have to be here. And so Jamaica, congratulations for making it in today. I want to acknowledge, and I like to do my acknowledgements, probably not according to the formal protocol. And the reason for me to operate like this is because innovation has no bounds. It keeps on changing. I want to pay keen attention to our OECS skip representatives who are here, who came all the way from St. Lucia. Let me make sure I get that right. Yes, I want to give them a round of applause for coming to joining us here to see firsthand what our vision was and what it is and what it will be as we grow. So we thank you for definitely coming. Extend our gratitude to Dr. Didicus Jules, who, as you know, is a fan of innovation. And I believe that that is very critical for us in a time like this. To the coaches who have done this for the very first time, I want the team members to give you a round of applause for sticking it out with you. That is very important. Some coaches would have indicated to me that we need to do this again next year. But I can assure you that this is going to be a continuous effort. So it will be continuous. 2 weeks from now, our management team will meet and they will do their postmortem and then they will look at the next way forward as to where and how the challenge is going to be. And so you can be even way more prepared than what you were during this competition. I want to take the time out also to acknowledge the SKNRA team. I believe they did an exceptional job. It's a team of young persons who was able to pull this off. So I want to give the SKNRA team a round of applause. They did exceptionally well. It wasn't me all by myself. I want to specifically acknowledge Ms. Shelford. I'm sure the countries would have seen emails coming back and forth from Ms. Shelford. And so you see her in person. I just want to emphasize that Ms. Shelford is still in secondary school, right? Yet she was able to carry out the mandate of Syria to the point where now we're at a closing ceremony. So she deserves a round of applause for all the hard work that she has put into it. I know she'll be going off to university soon, but we have her letter prepared for her to be released for that period, for her to come and get this going again for 2027. I want to acknowledge our executive director for SKNRA St. Kitts branch. That is Lavana. You can stand, Lavana. Stand for them to see you. Don't be shy. So Lavana would be the one who is up and down getting things done so you see things running smoothly. So thank you very much for that, Lavana. I think we all would have met Mr. Powell already, Mr. Brandon Powell, who is the current president for Syria. As you know, for those who, do not know, Syria, the positions rotate over a certain period of time, and so Brandon is in his serving capacity at this point in time. So I want to give thanks. I want to thank also all of those who came on board to work extremely hard to make this happen. I'm seeing Miss Johnson, who came on board a bit. I think it was a kind of a last minute thing to get things going. So Miss Johnson, just wait for them to see who you are. Okay. Miss Johnson is a developer, so we have some conversations to have. Mr. Johnson also came from Nevis to ensure that a number of the operation on the ground. The technical operation is done. So Mr. Johnson is there, right there. So I want to thank Mr. Johnson for all that hard work. I want to thank all of the representatives who were assigned to the countries before they even got here to ensure things are done. You did an exceptional job. Give them a round of applause for that. And I want to also acknowledge our vice chair, Zaria Franklin, who came on board recently, who did an exceptional job. So all in all, ladies and gentlemen, I am grateful for everyone who was able to come here, even for the schools who are here visiting. I'm grateful for us to have this start, and so I'm looking forward for this competition for years to come. We have already put mechanisms in place to get things going for 2027, so we expect to see everyone here. For those who will be traveling today, tomorrow, Sunday, safe travel, safe flight. Please connect with us to let us know that you reach home safely so we can check up on things, right? But thank you very much for making the OECS Super Regional Challenge 2026 a success. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Neil, for those very brief remarks. We'll now have the coaches' address from each representative from the islands here today. We'll go in sets of 4. So we'll start with Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Jamaica, and St. Eustatius. So let's welcome the coach from Anguilla.
Good morning, everyone. I'll keep this nice and brief. On behalf of our team, I'd like to say what a true pleasure and honor it has been to be a part of the very first OECS Super Robotics Championship. Being involved in this event is something we will always value. Throughout this journey, we have learned so much, not just about robotics and technology, but about teamwork, problem solving, and preservation. Every challenge helped us to grow stronger and more creative. I'm especially proud of our students for their hard work and determination and a willingness to learn. I would also like to thank the organizers, the mentors, and the fellow teams for creating such an inspiring and supportive environment. It is amazing to see so many young minds coming together to innovate. As we bring this competition to a close, we would not just like to celebrate the result, but the growth and connections and experience we've gained. We'll return home, continue to learn and grow, and come back even better next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson from Anguilla. We'll now I'd like to welcome the coach from Antigua and Barbuda. Okay, we'll now like to welcome the coach from Jamaica.
Good morning, everyone. I'll keep this very brief. I just want to say thank you, everyone, for having us here today. I know we came late and we weren't able to show up too much, but coming here and watching what everyone else has done and watching this entire organization be built, I think was a good experience for our team and also every other team that came here. And I'm very excited for next year.
Thank you, Jamaica. We'll now like to welcome the coach from Stacia.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I will keep it brief like the others, right? So, firstly, I would like to say thanks to the Almighty for taking us to the end of a fun and yet incident-free competition. Much thanks. Much thanks to Dr. Ricardo Neal and the OECS and the SKNRA for this invitation. It was a delightful, educational, and memorable experience for us, the St. Eustatius Pioneers Robotics team. We never once felt neglected. The assistance from the entire robotics team was paramount. The instructors, the programmers, the secretaries, social media experts, etc., let us felt at home. We got assistance for every request. Best of wishes to the other competing teams on your journey of robotic innovation and problem solving. We trust and pray that this initiative of the OECS and SKNRA will only grow from strength to strength in solving current and future problems faced by our entire nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. We'll now have the coach from St. Lucia.
Okay, good morning, everyone. On behalf of Team St. Lucia, I stand here proud and honestly a little surprised that we made it to this stage. But given how our journey started, maybe that surprise is exactly why this moment meant so much. We arrived days late, we had doubts, we had a game plan finalized somewhere between 2 a.m. and a prayer. We weren't even sure we'd finish, but we burnt that midnight oil, pulled together and walked away with a semi-final finish and 4th place. For a team that nearly didn't make it to the starting line, that's a Caribbean miracle. What made this journey unforgettable wasn't just the finish, it was the travel, meeting all the other different countries, connecting with our sister and brother islands. That's what we'll be taking home. Not the trophy, but the people, the laughter, the feeling of being a part of something bigger. Also, shout out to our Vanman brothers for coming in first. Yeah, though I've already cleared a shelf for next year for that trophy. So Vanman brothers, sleep with one eye open. And to our Antiguan brothers who gave us tips, y'all didn't have to, but y'all did. Just know next year, we might be giving the tips. To the organizers, to every team, to everyone who believed in us, thank you. Team St. Lucia left proof that you should never underestimate the ones who showed up late. Thank you, and God bless, and see you next year.
Thank you, Team St. Lucia. We'll now have the coach from Team St. Martin, or coaches, if I may say.
Good morning, everybody. I hope I can be as brief. Firstly, I'd like to say thanks, 100% very big thank you for the SKNRA and for the OECS for being such graceful hosts. I mean, we enjoyed every second of not just the competition and the camaraderie, but the country. So we feel immensely grateful for being there. And I have to say thank you for allowing us to be here, to our sponsors back in St. Martin, because without them we couldn't have made it. St. Martin Ministry of Education, BTP, who sponsored the journey and our hotel. It's an expensive trip. And the St. Martin Science Fair Foundation. So I like to say thank you. If you're watching, kudos. Our appearance here happened because of, I can't say a chance encounter, but one encounter with a teacher from St. Martin and Dr. Neil. And the collaboration that has emerged from that encounter has just been tremendous. But it was about 2 weeks ago when we first were assigned a mentor in the person of Yanil. And we were wondering what we're gonna do because we had little to no experience. Yanil came on board. We were so happy to have a video conference with Yanil, and he told us, okay, this is what we're gonna do before we even saw a robotics kit. And once we got our kit, Yanil helped us through our first build. And we felt like we were on top of the world. We were like, okay, yeah, we got this. Only to find out just the Friday before we traveled, Yanil say, well, this can't really make it for the competition, this is just an elementary build. So we were like, wow. Fast forward to yesterday. Well, actually the prep started once we arrived. And it's amazing how far we've gotten. And we only got that far because of our 2-star students. I can't take credit as a coach, but our students are resilient, incredible. And I would just like to say again, good job. Good job to the rest of the team. Team St. Vincent definitely showed us what the future holds, and we're coming for you. We're coming for you. We accept our defeat humbly, but we know the sky is the limit. To the rest of the teams, I'm just saying, keep pushing, and one day we will not just be here. We'll be not just robotics team, but we'll be innovators and pioneers, and the world is the stage. Again, thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Team St. Martin. We'll now have remarks from Mike Blakey from Team St. Kitts and Nevis.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Bastia High School and the Robo Mindset Club, it was truly an honor to have represented St. Kitts and Nevis at this regional robotics competition. The experience has been incredible, inspiring. Over the course of the competition, we have seen creativity, innovation, and teamwork from students across the region. I am extremely proud of our team, Azan, Tajwani, and Ariel, who represented the school and the country, dedication, determination, and great sportsmanship. They truly did a wonderful job. It was our first time with any of this, and I'm really proud of them. We would also like to extend sincere thanks to the organizers, the judges, and the volunteers who made this event possible, and who would continue to create opportunities for young people in STEAM across the region. And to all of the students here today, continue to be curious, keep building and keep believing in your ideas. The future of innovation in the Caribbean is bright because of you. Thank you.
Last but not least, we'll have remarks from our champs, Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Good morning, everyone. And how are you doing today? Okay, I must say, first of all, I did not believe Dr. Neil and his team would have pulled this off. So we did not prepare, to be honest. We did not. Then, the week before, I realized I seen posters going out with time from March 16 to March. I said, what? So then I became a believer. And from that time, I had just started a robotics club at one of our colleges. And that's where our two students came from, that we just started a club. I learned their names a week before we flew out of the country. And we had about 2 sessions prior to that with the kit and so on, just 2 sessions. In the first session, the younger one, Matthew, he did something with the code. I said, nah, he's the programmer. Then I wanted a driver. I was like, boy, I don't know these people yet. Never seen a job yet at all. So the Friday before we left, we had a meeting in the lab. I put some stools down, some obstacles. I gave them 3 chances. Fastest time, you go in. That's how we did it. Right? And that's how the older one, Ryan, came. They had 3 chances. He won that event in terms of time. And then I said, you know what? Let me see if the programmer could actually drive, just in case Ryan mess up. He took 1 try and beat all of them. So my best programmer is actually the younger one, and he is also, on paper, the best driver as well. So, Friday evening, we decided who it was. Same Friday evening, called the parents, got their consent. Saturday morning, on a plane to St. Kitts. Now, when we got here and so on, to be honest, the most impressive thing I've seen, it is not this awesome hotel. It is the young people involved in it. We came, well, ages 16, 17, 18, 22, and so on. When we came in, we were greeted by a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old, and an 18-year-old. And they were the organizers of the whole thing. Not Dr. Neil, nuh-uh. It's not him. He inspired, but they delivered. And what I realized is that we have to be the one to inspire in order for our students to deliver. And that's what I'll end with for today.
Thank you, Team St. Vincent. We'll now open the floor for any of our students to say something brief. You guys can come up and say something about your experience. Anything? No? All you shy? With all the noise I was making yesterday? All right, we have somebody. Come.
Morning. I'm going to be as brief as possible. I just wanted to say that I had a really good time this week, building the robots, learning the processes, the programming, and all of that. And I really just want to big up to my team over there, Ariel and Tejwani, and also Miss Blake. But for their first time, to Johnny's first time, he did really well with the programming, and even though we told him to use blocks, he mastered Java, and the code was just running really well. And, I just wanted to big him up real quick for his work.
Anybody else? No? Okay, great. Now we'll have very short and brief remarks from a representative from the OECS Commission.
Good morning, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be here and to see all those wonderful young minds at such a competition. This is so important for the future of the region, to have young persons being the ones spearheading activities like that and also creating solutions for challenges in the region. On behalf of the OECS, this was such a wonderful activity, and I would like to express our thanks to the organizers for allowing us to partner with them to be able to experience this. And like the organizers, we hope this is a relationship that we can build on and make the next competition even bigger and better. Congratulations to all the teams. You did very well. I was so excited yesterday. I could have been one of the robots because I was like, go, 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 go. So I was very, very pleased with everything. And on behalf of the OECS, we will continue to support you in every way we can. And thank you very much.
I think yesterday was nothing short of excitement. Don't you agree? We'll now have awards and recognition. I would now like to call Miss Mary Shelford and Miss Lavana Buddy for the presentation of awards.
I would like to adopt the protocol that has already been established. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. As we arrive at the culmination of the Robotics Super Regional Challenge 2026, we pause to reflect on what has truly unfolded over these past few days. This has not simply been a competition. It has been a powerful demonstration of innovation, resilience, collaboration, and determination. We have witnessed ideas evolve into solutions, challenges transformed into opportunities, and young minds rising to meet the future with confidence and creativity. Today, we recognize not only participation, but excellence. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, let us begin our awards presentation. Firstly, our Participation Award. This award is presented to every participant in recognition of your commitment, discipline, and active engagement throughout this competition. Each of you has contributed to the spirit of this experience, showing up, stepping forward, and embracing every challenge with courage and curiosity. Your participation reflects more than presence. It reflects growth, effort, and a willingness to lead. I will now invite Ms. Mia Alexander and Ms. Daria Franklin to present the medals and certificates. Hit on. Why are you moving? Go. He's doing other ones. Firstly, Team Anguilla, Javi Hamilton. Next, Team Anguilla, Nikhil Chatlani. Team Antigua and Barbuda, Michael Harvey. Sadly, Team Antigua and Barbuda are not feeling well, so none of their awards will be presented today. Team St. Lucia, Kyle Gajdar. Team St. Lucia, Matthew George. Team Antigua and Barbuda has joined us right on time. Mr. Michael Harvey, please come for your participation award. Team Antigua and Barbuda, Mr. Micah Matthew. Team St. Kitts and Nevis, Azan Hanley. Team St. Kitts and Nevis, Tejwani Charles. Team St. Kitts and Nevis, Ariel Huey. Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Ryan Vera. Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Matthew Wilson. Team St. Martin, Jacob Boxall. Team St. Martin, Akash Pillai. Team St. Eustatius, Mio Mites Bowman. Team St. Eustatius, Frederico Lara Reyes. Team Jamaica, Leo Paul Powell. Team Jamaica, Jakeem Tyrese Richards. We will now have the presentation of the Intellectual Property Visionary Awards. This award is presented to all teams. It recognizes not only your innovation, but your ownership of it. Each team has demonstrated a clear understanding of intellectual property principles, identifying the originality of your designs and outlining how your ideas can be protected and responsibly developed. Through this award, we formally affirm that you retain the intellectual property rights to your robotic systems, designs, and innovations. In recognition of this, each team will receive an official letter from the Intellectual Property Office of St. Kitts and Nevis and a formal letter from the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association. These documents serve to acknowledge your work, affirm your rights as creators, and support your journey as innovators within the region and beyond. At this time, we will present and read the official letter from SKNRE. Official Statement on Ownership of Designs and Prototypes, OECS Super Regional Robotics Challenge 2026, held March 16th to March 20th, 2026. Location, St. Kitts and Nevis. To whom it may concern. The St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, SKNRA, in collaboration with the Eastern Caribbean Robotics and Innovation Association, ESIRIA, hereby formally recognizes and affirms that all participating teams in the OECS Super Regional Robotics Challenge 2026 retain full ownership of their prospective rights, prototypes, software, and related intellectual property developed for and during the competition. This includes, but is not limited to, robot designs and mechanical structures, software, algorithms, and code bases, engineering concepts, innovations, and strategies, prototypes, models, and supporting materials. SKNRA and ESIRIA acknowledge that these creations are the original work of the respective teams and were developed through their ingenuity, collaboration, and technical effort. Furthermore, neither SKNRA nor ESIRIA claims any ownership rights over these materials. All intellectual property rights remain solely with the teams and/or their affiliated institutions, subject to any internal agreements governing the terms. This statement is issued to protect the intellectual contributions of participating teams, encourage innovation and creativity within the region, provide formal documentation of ownership for academic, professional, and commercial purposes. We commend all teams for their outstanding participation and contributions to the advancing robotics and innovation across the Caribbean. Should further verification be required, please feel free to contact our office. Issued this day, 20th of March, 2026, signed by His Excellency Dr. Ricardo R. Neal, Founder and Chairman, St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, Eastern Caribbean Robotics and Innovation Association. I will now invite, Mr. Brandon Powell, President of the Eastern Caribbean Robotics and Innovation Association, and Ms. Zaria Franklin, Vice Chair of ESIRIA, will now be presenting these certificates and your accompanying official letters. First team, Team Anguilla. Can both participants please come? No, one, two. This award would be presented to Mr. Javi Hamilton and Mr. Nikhil Chatlani. Team Antigua and Barbuda, Mr. Michael Harvey and Mr. Micah Matthew. Team St. Lucia, Mr. Kyle Gajdar and Mr. Matthew George. My bad, guys. Team St. Kitts and Nevis, Mr. Azan Hanley, Mr. Tejwani Charles, and Miss Ariel Huey. Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Mr. Ryan Vera and Mr. Matthew Wilson. Team St. Martin, Mr. Jacob Bakshal and Mr. Akash Pillai. Team St. Eustatius, Mr. Mio Mites Bowman and Mr. Federico Lara Reyes. Team Jamaica, Mr. Leo Paul Powell and Mr. Jakeem Tyrese Richards. Congratulations to all teams. We will now have the presentation of the Excellence in Engineering Award. This award recognizing superior engineering design, technical execution, and mechanical performance. It honors a team whose robot demonstrated exceptional structural integrity, precision, efficiency, and durability under the demands of the competition. Through strategic problem solving, thoughtful design, and continuous refinement, this team has exemplified engineering excellence at the highest level. I will now invite Mr. Christopher Johnson, head instructor, to present this award. The recipient for the Excellence in Engineering Award is Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We will now present the Coding Excellence Award. This award celebrates outstanding programming skills, logical reasoning, and the effective application of code to enhance robotics performance. It recognizing a team who work in coding transformed complexity into precision, demonstrating efficiency, intelligence, and innovation in execution. Their achievement reflects the true power of computational thinking in solving real-world challenges. I will now invite Mr. Yaniel Sturge, Head Programmer, to present this award. The recipient of the Coding Excellence Award is Team St. Martin. The next award will be the Innovation Award. This award honors creativity, originality, and bold, forward-thinking solutions to real-world problems. It is presented to a team whose project stood out for its uniqueness, relevance, and potential to make meaningful impact. Their work demonstrates vision, imagination, and the courage to think beyond the expected. I will now invite Ms. Nicole Johnson, Head Judge, to present this award. The recipient of the Innovation Award is Antigua and Barbuda. The next award is the Digital Engagement Award. This award recognizes excellence in the use of digital platforms to communicate, inspire, and connect, and was based off of the social media challenges presented to the teams. It celebrates a team that effectively documented and shared their journey through creative content, strong branding, and meaningful audience engagement. Their digital presence amplified their impact, extending their innovation beyond the competition floor and into the wider global community. I will now invite Mr. Nicholas Powell, Social Media Director for SKNRA, to present this award. The recipient of the Digital Engagement Award is Team St. Martin. We now have a very special award. It is the His Excellency Dr. Ricardo Neal STEAM Leadership Award. It is named in honor of a visionary leader. This award celebrates teamwork, leadership, determination, and holistic excellence across science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. It recognizes a team that demonstrated unity, resilience, professionalism, and the ability to lead with purpose throughout the competition. This team has shown that true success is built not only on skill, but on collaboration, discipline, and unwavering determination. I will now invite His Excellency Dr. Ricardo Neal to present the STEAM Leadership Award. Dr. Neal would like to emphasize that this award was presented on his behalf for a team that faced struggles throughout the entire competition but still determined and came through. The recipient of the His Excellency Dr. Ricardo Neal STEAM Leadership Award is Team Jamaica. And now, the Robotics Super Regional Challenge Champion 2026. This award represents the highest honor of the competition, presented to the team that emerged as the overall winner of the Robotics Super Regional Challenge 2026. This distinction reflects exceptional performance across all judging categories, including engineering, coding, innovation, presentation, and execution. It is a recognition of consistency, excellence, and the ability to rise above every challenge with confidence and determination. This team has set the standard, demonstrating what is possible when talent meets discipline and vision meets action. I will now invite Ms. Andriana Simon and Dr. Marvin Pacheco from the OECS SKIP program to present this award. They will also be given an additional award to the team in the near future. And now, the Robotics Super Regional Challenge Champion 2026 is Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines! Please join me in congratulating all our awardees and every team represented here today. You are not just participants, you are innovators, leaders, and architects of the Caribbean's future. The future starts with you. Thank you, everyone.
All right, I just want to say congrats once again to everyone that participated. Right now, we will have the vote of thanks by Ms. Mary Shelford, Executive Secretary, and Ms. Lavanna Body, our Program Director.
Y'all must be tired of hearing my voice. Good morning again, everyone. As we come to the closing of this extraordinary experience, it is truly an honor to stand here before you and express our heartfelt gratitude on behalf of the Eastern Caribbean Robotics and Innovation Association, ISIRIA, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, SKNRE. The OECS Super Regional Robotics Challenge has been more than just a competition. It has been a celebration of innovation, collaboration, and the brilliance of Caribbean youth, and I think that deserves a round of applause. We begin by extending sincere appreciation to the OECS for their hard work and the SKIP program for coming here and being with us. Secondly, to OD Brisbane for their invaluable support and commitment to advancing youth. To our instructors, we thank you for your dedication, mentorship, and the countless hours invested in preparing your teams. Your guidance continues to shape the next generation of innovators. To our volunteers, your passion, discipline, and willingness to serve ensure the seamless execution of this event. You are truly the heartbeat of this initiative. We also extend our deepest appreciation to the directors and management of the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association and the Eastern Caribbean Robotics and Innovation Association for their leadership, vision, and continued commitment to excellence.
We would also like to offer special thanks to Mr. Dwight Berridge, Mr. Garibaldi, and Daniel for your invaluable support and contributions to making this event a success. To our participating teams, along with your governments and ministries, thank you for believing in this vision and for investing in the future of your young people. Your presence here reflects the true spirit of regional unity. We also wish to recognize our partners and service providers whose support made this experience truly memorable. Warner's One Stop Shop, Caravana, Marriott, our dedicated tour guides, La Viva del Gelato, Millhouse Guest House and Convention Center, Carambola, and Taylor's Catering. Your service and hospitality did not go unnoticed.
Finally, to everyone who contributed, whether seen or unseen, thank you. Your efforts have helped to create an experience that will leave a lasting impact on all who are a part of it.
As we conclude, let us carry forward the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and excellence that define this challenge. Together, we are not just participants in a competition, we are builders of the future. Thank you.
We would also like to thank Republic Bank for their partnership in this program. Thank you.
Now that we have come to a close, thank you. Now that we have come to a close, I think it's finally time to say we should all get some rest. Am I right? I agree. So we'd like to now thank everyone who participated in this week's competition. I would like to thank all of my colleagues, our representatives who are here from the OECS Commission, everyone who is here for the closing ceremony and who were here at the opening ceremony. We'd like to say thank you. We now come to a close, so thank you everyone for coming. For those of you for the cultural excursion, you could just hang back so we could just give you a bit of an update on that. Thank you.